things out to you.
Brandon, I just continue to be amazed by the analytics of the game, and it's an area where I continue to concentrate and study because I'm still trying to figure out how coaches and coordinators can really crunch the numbers and find where exactly on the field a defense is vulnerable. It's the game within the game, and if you really dive into it, it can be endlessly fascinating.
The former number 6 overall pick of 2019, Daniel Jones, trots out to lead this New York Giants offense.
We knew about the great mind coming out of Duke, and we saw the athletic ability and the potential. Watching it all come together and get better with each passing year, that's been fun. Throw it short, and of course take off out of the pocket and beat you with his legs as well.
Here we go.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he gets this one just shy of the 3 down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing, Jones. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Now Jones. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop it for an 8-yard loss.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. They'll be led out by their quarterback, standing 6'1" from Utah. It's Tyler Huntley.
A 3-year starter at the University of Utah. He got his NFL opportunity as Lamar Jackson's backup in Baltimore, mainly because he possessed similar qualities. Excellent runner, big-time arm, just has to grow in accuracy and avoiding mistakes.
18 Ramley.
Here's Huntley. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. To throw, Huntley. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Huntley to throw. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. That's a great example right there to remind everyone of what a weapon he can be as a mobile quarterback, Charles. Nice play to escape the pocket and get his offense into the red zone with a first down.
And defensive coaches losing their mind on that play because they knew about his mobility coming in, and they preached all week long. If he gets outside the pocket, find receivers in your area and cover them. Otherwise, plays like that will continue to result.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun, Huntley. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Back to the ground with Robinson. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Back to throw. Huntley. Touchdown! Jahan Dotson. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Commanders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, down here, I thought they were going to hand that off. Instead, a well-designed play and the pitch and catch for the touchdown.
And I wonder who came up with it. Was it a call from the bench? Did the quarterback have a good idea and suggest it? In any event, clearly an effective play call. They saw something they liked in coverage, and they targeted it for the short yardage throw.
And the perfect way to cap their opening drive. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And this will be a Giants first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw taken in by Slayton. Touchdown, Giants! Darius Slayton, 43 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position. And that was special there.
And I'll tell you what a bird's eye view I've got here, because that was absolutely something else to watch. Not a lot of wiggle in that. That was catch it and go, and to use those wheels of his, the absolute devastating effect.
And if you're looking for proof of his speed, Next Gen Stats shows that he was traveling just over 21 miles an hour there. Extra point try, good by Gano, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Tyler Huntley going to lead his offense back out. He hit on all 6 of his passes on that opening drive, including the final throw for a touchdown, as his guys start here 1st and 10.
19 Tigers.
Off the play fake. Huntley. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
19 tight.
Off play action. Huntley. They'll roll him out right. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. All that for a 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
50
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. On the move past the 40. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Huntley's throw into the hands of McLaurin. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Robinson up the middle. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Gibson here running out of the gun. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Huntley. This one left side caught by Gibson. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Looking and finding Thomas in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Commanders have taken the lead. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
After reviewing the play, ruling on the field.
So take away the touchdown there, as that's going to be ruled an incomplete pass. Sly able to put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. That drive took them inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold them to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
From the 36, Jones. Delivering another one here to Darren Waller. He's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Throwing on first down. Jones. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Jones throw complete here to Waller. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. On second and inches, Jones over the middle complete. That's Shepard. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. On second and goal, Jones. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton as the first half is winding down. And the Giants have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Gano the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. From the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. On first down, Huntley. Thomas brings it in. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A final shot before break. Huntley, he's going to throw one up for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime, an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Taken in at the 3. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here come the Commanders for the first possession of the third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
10 yards there, good for a Washington first down. Looking to throw. Huntley. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Back to the air on second down. Huntley. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Back to throw. Huntley targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And some room to roll now. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. Throw right side complete to Dotson. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 about the 4. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Huntley. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson from 4 yards out. And the Commanders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. CD, he's got great options of wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You made me forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the 6. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 2nd and 5 now. Jones. That's complete to Slayton. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Looking to throw. Jones. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. Going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Back to throw. Jones. That's complete left side to Shepard. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. A field goal try would be almost 50 yards from this spot. So what can they do to get closer now on 3rd down? And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Throwing to start the drive. Huntley. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, Huntley. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play, but in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Antonio Gibson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Slide for the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down. Now Jones. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Here's Jamie Gillendow as he'll kick it away for the second time. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. There's Terry McLaurin, such an exciting pass catcher as this offense comes out for their next drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They'll run again here with Robinson. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Handoff now to Robinson. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Here's Huntley. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Running right through it. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 72 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially solve this one away. On the give, here's Robinson. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They'll run it now with Robinson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And that That touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining. Boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
Now Joey Sly for the point after. And the lead is up to 14. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was capped off by the touchdown run from Brian Robinson. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So now Jones and the Giants down by 2 touchdowns. A little over 20 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. Here's Jones. Gets this to Waller, and he'll get him a first down up past the 40 as the clock ticks on. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.